There we go. I will call this stream brought to you by Tylus. Well, in the meantime, I'm going to pull up Bad End Theater. And this will be our game for today. Tylus says it's only going to take me 2 hours. We'll see. Brought to you by me. Yes. Yes, it is. Alright, what is this warning? Content warning. Blood, gore, violence, and strong language. Tylus, what have you gotten me into? Blood, gore, violence, and strong language? Y'all been warned. It was so hard to tell Foxee to not buy this game. I wanted to buy it. It was on sale. How could you do this to me? Anyway, Tylus, thank you. Thank you for the game. I was gonna play this at some point, but thank you for gifting it. Alright, who's ready for this game of the blood, gore, violence, and strong language? Welcome to Bad End Theater. On this stage, we shall be toying with fate. And since I'm in the way, you can have small me. You will make many choices, unlocking darker and darker paths, all in order to witness a lovely variety of tragic events. But first, allow me to explain how it works. To begin the tutorial, select whichever doll you like. I get to select a doll? Alright, what, a human doll? Or a demon doll? Man, part of me just wants to be like, yeah, let's go human. But part of me is like, but we can be a demon. I wonder how much that changes the story. Well, do you have to do a second playthrough if, like, you don't choose one or the other? It's a tutorial, Foxee. But I'm struggling. I have to choose one. Fine. Boring old human. No, just kidding. Demon doll. You control the demon doll. You're a fierce-looking guy, just minding your own business. How will you interact with the human doll? Attack it. Wicked. Play nice. We are a civilized demon doll. We will play nice. Civilized. You try to make friends with the human doll, but it kills you in cold blood. How ruthless. No, why do I ever trust humans? You found your very first bad ending, but don't worry, the story need not end here. Let's reset the stage and try again. This time, try controlling the other doll. Human doll? You control the human doll. You're a friendly little guy, just minding your own business. You say that now, but he just murdered me 2 seconds ago. How will you interact with the demon doll? Hostile? But I want to play nice. Well, I played nice last time. Maybe this time it'll play nice. I want to play nice. You and the demon doll are able to set aside your differences and become friends. Yay! Why, this isn't a bad ending at all. I should have written out this possibility. It's just not suited to my theater whatsoever. Now that you know how the story goes, you can set the doll's behavior in advance. As you just saw, these behaviors will automatically be set to... Oh, thank you for ordering a drink. I'm so glad that works. Automatically be set to what you chose during your last playthrough. But now, you can turn each one on or off without having to replay from the doll's perspective. Yes, my theater actually doubles as a puzzle game. Now, try turning the doll's behaviors on and off to see the different outcomes. So you can just turn them on, set the doll's behaviors before the story begins? They're hostile and wicked? But that means you'll know, like, the answers. Do you understand how to play? Yeah, I think I get it. This game saves your progress automatically, so just relax and collect all the bad endings at your own pace. Now, without further ado, let's start the show. You are a hero, a maiden, an underling, or an overlord. And 0 out of 41. There's 41 different endings? Tylus, did you go through and get them all? I bet you did. Set behaviors to change the flow of events? I guess you have to unlock those, huh? Oh, how should we start? I almost want to start as a sweet little maiden. I got all of them. Did it take you 2 hours or longer? You could also be an underling. An underling. Can I be a maiden? Let's be the maiden. You are a maiden. You live in a peaceful village next to a spooky demon overlord's castle. You are told that you are fated to be captured by the Overlord one day, because you are a beautiful young girl. Demon Overlords apparently love capturing those. You think of how you haven't heard of that actually happening to anyone, but maybe the demons just haven't been given the opportunity. Who knows? You are in church. You pray to your God, asking why you have been born into this role of maiden. You respect the divine plan and all, but you're really just curious as to what the point of it is. You are impatient. Meeting a demon actually sounds pretty gosh darn exciting. Maybe you'd understand your role better if you were to just hurry up and get captured already. You leave a note and ventured forth to find a demon, just to, see what happens. Not long into your little adventure, a demon underling appears before you. It looks pretty scary. Shout for a hero to save you? Introduce yourself? Well, I know we want to get captured, on purpose. So it would be kind of weird for us to, shout for a hero to come save us when we're literally doing this on purpose. So let's introduce ourselves. You tell the demon your name and explain that you're a maiden from the village. Oh, it's still the announcer's voice. I just realized that. So there's no voice acting. There's only one voice. Oh no! The demon suddenly jumps you and starts biting. A lot. How painful. This plan of yours was completely stupid, you think. Why couldn't you have been more patient? Why did you go looking for trouble? You aren't angry or anything, of course. This was all your fault for trusting a demon not to devour you on sight. This is your punishment for questioning fate, you guess. Bit by bit, you are swallowed by the demon until you are no more. Consumed maiden end? No! Why can't demons be polite? Well, that was fast. Tisk tisk. Well, we gotta try again. So we introduced, ourselves. Now let's, shout for a hero because this was dumb. Why would we ever do this? You yell, but a hero does not come. The demon suddenly jumps you and starts biting. A lot. How painful. This plan of yours was completely stupid, you think. Why couldn't you have been more patient? Why do you go looking for trouble? So it's all the same stuff. We get devoured, we die. Well, that's just sad. I almost want to exit. You're telling me regardless of what we do, she dies? That's sad. Maybe we just haven't set our hero up to save her. Is that it? Or maybe we haven't set up the underling to do something different. Because so far she's just died. She's just died. Alright. You are the hero. You like to think of yourself as a pretty reliable and swell guy. Your life has been rather ordinary aside from the occasional heroic adventures, fighting evil monsters and whatnot. You are told a maiden from your village has been kidnapped and is likely being held captive at the nearby demon overlord's castle. Who even puts a village right next to where an entire demon army hangs out? You don't get it. You're happy to protect the townspeople, though. You were born to play this role. You head off on your adventure to rescue the maiden. But demon soldiers block your path. You could kill them to gain experience. Bravely slaughter the evil creatures. Flee like a coward. You know what? I want to click, bravely slaughter the evil creatures. But we all know we're going to die first, so let's flee like a coward. Let's get that bad ending over, and then we'll go forward. So flee like a coward. Forgetting your pride, you escape with your life. But you can't return home now. Your reputation will be ruined. You wonder how you'll ever be able to rescue that maiden all on your own, if you can't even fight some lousy demon underlings. You'll take your chances at the castle. You're a hero after all. This is your job. After a long trek, you make it to the castle's front gate. You are How are we alive? I thought this would be a bad ending. You are faced with an army of demons that all look very intimidating. There's no way to sneak past these monsters if you want to reach the Overlord. We're still alive. I did not expect to live. Cut through the demon army, or ask if they'll let you in. We know this is gonna be the... They're gonna murder us. They're not gonna let us in. They know what we're gonna do. Should I get the death ending over with? I want to and I don't want to. You know what? We're a hero. We cut through the demon army. But no, maybe we're a good diplomat. We were just a coward and ran away. I want to cut through the demon army. I'm a hero, not a coward. You gather your courage. This is what must be done in order to rescue the Maiden. These are all evil demons anyway. The world is much safer with them gone. That's what you tell yourself while you kill one after another on your way to the Overlord's chambers. The Overlord appears, demanding to know what the hell you're doing, murdering all her soldiers. You get straight to the point and ask her where the Maiden is. She feigns ignorance, a convincing act, but you won't be fooled. If the Maiden isn't here, then what happened to her? You can see only one answer. The Overlord definitely captured her. In fact, it's possible she's already been devoured. Thinking about that poor Maiden's fate fills you with hatred. You fight the Overlord with everything you've got. You become strong from the hordes of demons you took down before this final battle. The Overlord is almost no match for you. You cut her to pieces. The Overlord has fallen. You breathe a sigh of relief, but your job is not yet finished. You search the castle. Unfortunately, you find no sign of the Maiden within its walls because she was devoured by a demon earlier. She was never here. How tragic. It's just as you suspected. She must have already been devoured. You feel hollow. A great evil has been banished from this world, but what does that matter if you were too weak to save someone? No! No! You stand alone amidst the carnage and ponder what it means to be a hero. You return to the Overlord's remains and wrap her head in your cape to bring her back to the village. Surely your great victory will be celebrated. Failed hero end? I'm not good at this game. Aw, that's so sad. The Maiden was impatient and got devoured before even getting to the Overlord. Fine, hero again. Okay, last time we flee like a coward, so let's bravely slaughter the evil creatures. Oh, no! No! Back! Thank you! Oh, that is a godsend that there is a back button. I can't tell you how many times I've skipped dialogue and you can't go back. Thank you. Thank you. You make quick work of the vile creatures who stood in your way. You feel much stronger now. After a long trek, you make it to the castle's front gates. You are faced with an army of demons that all look very intimidating. There's no way to sneak past these monsters if you want to reach the Overlord. So, it just took us here. So now technically we could ask if they'll let you in? All of them are bad endings. What do you mean? They can't all be horrendously horrible, right? There's gotta be one good ending in there. Alright, back to ask if they'll let you in. You attempt to explain why you've come, but the monsters before you is eyeing you with suspicion. They can't help but notice the demon blood from earlier you haven't had a chance to wash off yet. Whoops. You have no choice but to fight the army in self-defense. Oh well, more experience points for you. You make your way through the castle, fending off all the demons that stand in your way. Okay, so this is all the same. And it ends, like... Wait, did we die? Wait, did I just skip different dialogue? I'm gonna have to go back now, because we... Or did we already have this one? Oh no, why'd I skip? I think I made a mistake. No, we only have 2 endings. Okay, maybe it ends the same. Never mind. So... This time we should do the cowardly thing... Then ask politely, right? Alright, flee like a coward. Skip. Ask if they'll let you in. You go up to the nearest demon and explain why you've come here. They stare you down and you feel very uncomfortable. But they seem to trust you and escort you directly to the Overlord's chambers. That was easy. The Overlord is alone. You ask about the Maiden, but the Overlord doesn't seem to know what you're talking about. Was she really never here? You wonder what could have happened to her. The Overlord says that she wishes she could help you. But you're the first human that's come here in forever, at least that she knows of. You think of how you probably... Now I can't speak. You think of how you probably shouldn't have trusted her, seeing as she's a demon and all, but you can't really prove she's lying either. You apologize for the intrusion and return home to your village. The Maiden was never found because she was devoured. Useless hero end. These just make me sad. These just make me real sad. Dang. Is drinking coffee and reading out loud the best thing to do? Who knows? Alright. So this didn't help us out. This really did not help us out. Maybe we need to go with the underling to make sure the underling does not eat our maiden. So our maiden eventually arrives to our overlord. So that way these two can chat it out and no one dies. How about that?